Hello everyone. Now we are going to discuss the radiographic view of wrist. So, wrist is composed of 8 carpal bones and radius and ulna. So, in the 8 carpal bones, they are arranged in 2 rows. So, the name of the 8 carpal bones are scaphoid, lunate, triquetral, pisiform in the proximal row, and in the distal row we have trapezium, trapezoid, capitate and hamate. So for the positioning, we have to ask the patient to sit beside the X-ray table and flex his elbow and put the hand on the X-ray cassette in pronated position. Then we have to see both the styloid process and we have to make them equidistant from the cassette for a proper positioning. For wrist X-ray, we will use a cassette of 8 into 10 inch and the centering of the wrist X-ray will be at the midpoint of the line joining the two styloid processes, and we have to collimate the beam to only include the wrist joint. We don't have to include the fingers, and we have to include the 1/3 of the radius and ulna nearer to the wrist joint. The exposure factors for wrist will be, we will use 30 to 35 kbp and 10 MAS in computerized radiography, and in manual radiography we have to use 50 kbp and 10 MAS. Grid will not be there, and you have to put a distance, means FFD, film to focus distance of 100 centimeter, and we have to always put a marker. As we are doing the right wrist, X-ray of right wrist, we will put marker R to indicate the right side. So after the radiograph, after the exposure, we will get the radiograph like this. So this is the film of, this is a radiograph of wrist PA. So in the wrist PA, you can see we have included the wrist joint and the metacarpals and the 1/3 of radius and ulna nearer to the wrist. So you can see here the scaphoid, lunate, triquetral, pisiform, trapezium, trapezoid, capitate, hamate, all the 8 carpal bones, and you can see all the 5 metacarpal bones also, and you can see the joint space. You can see the joint space perfectly, and you can see the styloid process. This is the radial styloid process. This is the ulnar styloid process. And if this radial styloid process and ulnar styloid process is clearly visible, then it is a perfect positioning of wrist PA. And we can say the exposure factors are also perfect, because you can differentiate soft tissues and bones from each other, and you can see the joint spaces also. So in the wrist PA view, when do you do wrist PA view? If the patient is having any movement difficulty in wrist, or
if he has any history of fall and pain in a race, and for some other pathologies.